Hi guys, today's video is going to be turning my screen time into actually reading, well, swapping my screen time with reading in that for the week, since my screen time is really bad. I never really noticed it until actually figuring out like the time for doing this video. So yeah, it is really bad, but I saw Destiny Sidwell do this, so I thought, why not do it, since I've been needing to get back into reading and everything, since I have some books that I need to read. So I thought, why not, and crack on doing some more reading and try and get the books read and sorted out and done. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do today. I've already figured out each day's screen time. So what I'm going to do is each day I've used last week's screen time. So it's currently Monday. My screen time last Monday was 8 hours and 6 minutes. So that's how long I'm going to be reading for today. I think one of the days is like 10 hours I spent on my phone. But in fairness, I'll be going on my phone while doing other stuff, which is really bad. But yeah. So that's great. I also like play games on my phone and just do that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I've got a little timer on my phone. I've got it set up already. So I'm just gonna click start and start reading. I am thinking of, since there is one that's like 10 hours, if I don't finish all the hours and everything in that one day, I might carry on like the hours or whatever to the next day, just so I actually do the whole of my screen time. But yeah, so I'm going to start by reading like The Honeymooners. I started this on holiday. I literally read a bit and then didn't read much else. I did show me reading this in a video, in my night routine. I didn't actually read any of it, I just made out I did. So yeah, since I normally just read or go on my phone on that time, but I thought I'd just leave it and make out that I was reading it, but to save the couple of pages just for this and that. But yeah, so I will be starting on page 76 and at 8 hours. I'm going to start my thing if I can and crack on. So I thought I'd just do a little update. I've got 2 and just over half an hour left to finish reading for today, and that I have read a bit, and that I've read up to 182, and that I'm such a slow reader reading this, and I also was very tired, so I was trying to read it as much as I could without falling asleep. But I'm gonna read some more now and try and finish reading this last like a few hours I have left to read now, and that. So yeah, so it is now Tuesday. I forgot to show you guys where I left off yesterday. I ended up finishing on page 197. I had just finished this page. So yeah, still got a lot left to read of this book, but the time I have today to read is 6 hours. So I've just set my timer up on my phone. I set my timer up last night, just to then crack on with it today. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I thought I'll just do a little check-in, like just over 3 hours left to do. It has gotten much later, but I've read a bit. I'm now on page 238 of my book, so yeah, I thought I'd just do a little check-in with you guys. So, on to some more reading. And I also ventured downstairs. So it is now Wednesday. I left off on page 283. Yeah, so I need to start on 285. And that. Don't have that much left of the book, so I might see if I can try and aim to finish the book today. What? To get this book done and read, and then I've got another 2 books to read after this anyway, but today I have 5 hours to read, so I'm going to crack on and start it now. So it is now Thursday. I forgot 6 hours today on my screen time, so I've set it up on my phone already, and I'm going to be starting my new book since I managed to finish this one yesterday. So yeah, I like this book, it's really good. I did want it to like actually carry on a bit more, but yeah, it was great. So now I've finished with that one, I'm gonna obviously start my new one, which is the last book of the secret, like kind of book series kind of thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna start reading this one today and get this done and sorted, and yeah, so hopefully I can get this one read, because I've technically got this book and one more book to read in my like little like to read basket. So with the timings that I have to read this week, I will probably be able to read both of the books. So yeah, and finish them, so that is great. So that's gonna be fun. I'll be finished all my books. But yeah, so I'm gonna crack on with this one and get this one read and sorted out. So yeah. Sorry for the lighting, it's like really bad and dark down here, so I'm kind of using my phone as a light since I'm also too lazy to get up and hit the light. But I thought I've just finished doing my 6 hours of reading, so why not do a page update. I'm just hit chapter 7 and I'm on page 119 now. I actually did quite a lot of, well, some reading today and that, but yeah, so I got to that. So yeah, so it's another day, which means another 6 hours of reading. So since I managed to read near enough half the book in 6 hours, I might see if I can read the other half of the book today in today's 6 hours of reading. just to kind of get it done. And I did take like the sleeve off the book since it was annoying me as I was reading, so yeah. I've just taken it off and left it off until I'm finished with the book. So yeah, that is why the cover looks slightly different. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to finish this book today, and then tomorrow is my 10 hours that I need to read for. Don't think I'm going to be able to do it, read for like 10 hours, but I'm going to try to. And then I think Sunday is like 5 hours or something, so yeah, gonna attempt to do that and get that done, and then hopefully I can finish my last book, my Elton John one, and that. So yeah, gonna attempt to do that. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna attempt to try and finish this in the 6 hours I have left, what I have today. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on now. So it is Saturday, and this is the big one. It is 10 hours of reading today. Yesterday I did manage to finish this book, so I am now going on to this book and that. So hopefully I can read this book, since I've got 10 hours today and 5 hours tomorrow to read. So hopefully I can finish this book and get this book done with and that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna crack on, and obviously if I don't complete the 10 hours today, I will transfer however many hours I haven't done to tomorrow and try and do it tomorrow and that. So yeah, so I'm gonna crack on. That's starting. So it's now the evening. I've only managed to read for 8 hours, so I'm transferring 2 hours onto tomorrow, and I've read up to page 240, so I've read all of this page, so I'm on that part next. So with the 5 hours of tomorrow plus the 2, which was 7, so with the 7 hours I should hopefully finish this book. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on and hopefully do that. So it is now Sunday. I've got my 7 hours up on my phone, so I'm going to start that, and obviously I'm starting on page 240 and that. To go from there, since this is my last day of having to read. So I have a few minutes left on my timer, and I'm on the last like full-on page for the acknowledgements, and then just like an index in the book. So yeah, I'm nearly done for the week. Let's resume a couple of minutes to read the last page. And that is one. I finished the book at the exact same time, which was weird. And two, I have now finished. So that was me reading. Ended up reading 3 books from my screen time. It did show me that I use my phone way too much, so I need to cut down on that, start doing like other stuff instead. But yeah, so yeah, this was also a great book in that sense. I got to read about Elton John's life, and it also has like some like picture pages in it, which was cool. And then there was like 3 lots of picture pages, I think. Or was there just 2? No, there was 3. I was right. And so like some other ones. I'm trying to slowly open it. And that. And then there was also some here. And stuff. So yeah, that was quite fun just to read through that, go from there. But yeah, this was my mum's book, so it's either going to my sister if she wants to read it, or going back to my mum. But yeah, so I've read this, so that is that. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.